behave. If you like this show, support those that make it possible. Great Americans like Mike Lindell, the inventor of the My Pillow. President Trump uses them. My whole show team loves them. Get up to 66% off if you use my name. They want to cancel him. They want to crush him. But we are going to buy even more of his product. Why? Because that's what we do to the fascists on the left. MyPillow.com, promo code GORKA. Call 800-829-8468. That's 800-829-8468. Get a good night's sleep. MyPillow.com, promo code GORKA. They have found, so here's the latest reports. In Northport, Florida, human remains have been found in the laundry case. So Gabby Petito, is that the right pronunciation? Her fiance may have killed himself. Looks like they found remains. The FBI is going to hold a press conference imminently. Thanks to Mr. G. I have the news that Senator Manchin has reacted to the reports of him crossing the aisle, leaving the Democrat Party and joining the Republicans. He said, quote unquote, it's BS. It's not happening. That's the gut feeling we had here. Now it has been confirmed. Let's get to the penultimate guest of the show, Tom Homan, in studio for the next hour. But a friend is going to join me now who's been very good to me over the years because I've been on his show. I don't even recall how long ago it started. We call him Brother Tron. He calls me Brother Gorka. He is Tron Simpson. Brother Tron, welcome to America First.
Brother Seb, Brother Gorka, it's great to be here. I'm honored, sir. And yes, love having you on my old show. One day soon, a new show that I will have Brother Gorka on.
Yeah, I think it'll be sooner than you think. So the reason I reached out, I was not aware of it. Listening to Dan Bongino's show yesterday, he went to war for you because Dan has the rush slot on Cumulus radio stations across the country, and he heard that one of his fellow show hosts had lost his job with Cumulus because he failed to surrender to the vaccine Nazis. You are that man, Tron Simpson. Tell us your story.
Well, yeah, it's exactly right, and I sure appreciate Dan doing that, and you too, Seb. Well, what happened was the company, they put out the decree. It came down for all the employees to be injected or vaccinated, whatever term applies here. And as I told you before off the air, Seb, I had no plans of getting the shot or shots or whatever it is because of my research concerning my situation, the potential peril that my body could be in if I were to receive the shots. And I'll get to that in a second, but I went through the proper channels in asking the company for a medical exemption. That's what they asked for, whether it be religious or medical. Mine was definitely medical. I talked to my doctor. He agreed because of previous blood clots in my leg. Now, I had this, and it would be high risk to take these shots, my doctor said. Now, there have been lots of cases, as I know you've seen. They're documented with people getting clots from these injections, right? So, excuse me, my doctor signed off saying deep vein thrombosis could just rear its ugly head again if I were to take this experimental non-FDA approved stuff. Now, to be very clear, I'm not anti-vax. I'm not. I'm anti-blood clot. I'm not anti-shots. I think it's helping people. I think it's great. But you do you. We've been saying this for months and months. You're your own boss of your own body. And short story long, I got emailed that I was being turned down after I filled out the proper paperwork. I was denied.
So you were given an option for an exemption by Cumulus. Then you had your doctor tell you this is a danger to you. You filed the paperwork, and then they retroactively, they said, no, sorry, you're just canned, Tron?
Your last day will be October 11th because you are not getting the shot, the jab. And it read like a prepared stock email, Sebastian. It was very impersonal. And by the way, they never reached out for a single conversation.
Wow.
The company, one-on-one. It was just email. Then I appealed to them, to the company's HR person who was in charge of denying this exemption. And I received a very terse email saying, and I quote, "We maintain our decision that your request for exemption is denied." So my drop-dead termination date was to be October 11th. But there's more. That Sunday before I was to be terminated, I told everybody, my listeners, that I won't be on the show anymore because I was going to be terminated due to my decision, my health decision, my doctor's decision, and I put it out there. No, you fast forward to Friday, October 9th, Seb, before my assumed last Sunday show. I got a call from management, local management. I was at Walmart, of all places, getting needful items, you understand.
Yeah.
Anyway, the management told me that people were calling the station, and they were angry, and they were calling in droves emails about my dismissal. So right there, I was told I would not have my last Sunday show due to the overwhelming adversity that the station was having, because they were getting all these calls really ticked off. They were losing one of their faves, and I appreciated that, of course. As a talk show host, I was honored to hear that. So my last day, my actual date of termination, turned out to be the finalized on that Friday before what should have been my last Sunday show. Now, remember, I'm doing a rock show, too, for the company at the time. And so I had other rock shows I had to go to. Well, that was all closed off, and they also shut down my email. So I had to call all my guests, Peter Navarro, all these wonderful people, and say, look, I won't have a show anymore. So, again, they shut me down that Friday, and they actually, listen to this, they closed the office the rest of the day because they just couldn't handle the calls anymore.
So we are up against a hard break.
I understand.
We want everyone to follow you at Tron Show on Twitter. The station is KVOR AM 740. Tell us in 30 seconds, Tron, what are you going to do now?
Well, my brother is an attorney, and he's a damn good one, and he has been in New York law for years. He's now in Colorado, and he and I are going to go to bat for the situation. Let's put it that way. We will not back down. We will not stand still. We will not go quietly. And look, when they absolutely tell you that you have to do something that you know constitutionally that you don't have to do, and by the way, this is something that a lot of other people are doing. The last thing I want to say is, those of you who are being told to get a shot, do not quit your job. Let them fire you. Let them fire you. This is very important.
Good. Okay. So listen, guys, we've got 3 million listeners. I want you to write these things down right now. www.kvor.com. That's the station Tron broadcasted out. So kvor.com. And more importantly, the big company that's mandating it all is Cumulus Media. So go to their webpage, www.cumulus, cumulusmedia.com, and tell them what you think about their unconstitutional health segregation and apartheid. And while you're there on social media, follow Brother Tron at Tron Show. Keep fighting. We want updates from you regularly. We'll get you back on this show to tell us what's going on. I'm Sebastian Gorka. This is America First on the Salem Radio Network.